What is going on, guys? It's Risk Instinct here, and today we're going to be talking about things that I don't usually talk about on the channel, and the main purpose of this video is going to be to test out my camera, how it handles face cams. I've got a bit of shit lighting at the moment. There's probably a little bit of a lens flare thing going on here. I'm going to have to kind of deal with that right now because it's the best I've got, and if I have that light off then it's going to be like the Batcave in here.
I'm Batman.
But seriously, for this video, what I'm going to be doing, what we're going to be talking about is small YouTuber problems. Now, if you're new to the channel, presumably you've read the title already, and you're here to see what small YouTuber problems are. You've probably noticed I've got under 100 subs, or probably by the time you've seen this I'll probably have slightly more because we are close to breaching it. It's not a big milestone, but it's something. Why should you be watching this video? Well, you could go and watch someone that's got 150k subscribers try to tell you what small YouTuber problems are, but there's a good bet that it's been a long time since they've been a small YouTuber and they don't know jack shit about today. I've been going for just over a year now, so I'm still here and I'm still grinding. That's another reason to watch, I think, because I've been through a fair bit of crap. One of the biggest problems I've noticed, if you're a content creator, I guarantee that you've done this at least once, and that you've searched in how to get big on YouTube, how to get more subscribers on YouTube, how to get more views on YouTube. Everyone does it. Now the problem with, there's nothing wrong with that in its own, but the problem with that is, usually when you watch the videos, if you've watched as many as I have, and I've watched quite a damn few, I reckon I've watched well over 100. But the biggest problem I've noticed is, it's usually 80% copy and paste bullshit, and what do I mean by that is, it's all the same crap. They tell you the same shit, like there is shit in there that'll help you like improve your channel, but it's not going to fill out to their clickbaity titles like get 1,000 subscribers in under a month, or get 100 subscribers in under a week, or any of that crap. It takes a tremendous amount of luck to get that many that quickly. Another problem I think is why it's hard to get noticed on YouTube, and that is because now anyone can do it. And I'm not saying that like anyone can just decide one day, I'm gonna do YouTube, and within a couple of months they have 50 million subscribers or any of that bullshit. What I'm simply saying is that anyone can do it. Like, there's so many free softwares out now, that's not necessarily a bad thing, or if you want to crack file for educational purposes only. But if you want to crack file something, it is there and you can do it. You can get all the best editing softwares for free, and use the SharePlay on the PlayStation. You can get free softwares off OBS is free, and it's pretty good. But what I mean by that is anyone can do it, which means that just about everybody is doing it. Like every 12-year-old thinks that they're a big YouTuber, and that's not necessarily a bad thing if you want to tolerate the squeaking. At least they're doing something and having a go, I guess. But in turn, for people that are serious about it, that have spent a lot of money in it, which is bad, you shouldn't have done that. Instinct. If you put a lot of money into your setup and shit though, and you're not noticed, it can be, which sort of leads me to my next point, can be a little bit frustrating at times when you notice, like, I think, what was it, about 4, maybe 5 months ago, I come across this kid, and I'd take my hat off to him. He'd done a wicked job. I'd really like to know how, but he had just like a normal little everyday you see 12-year-old with their Call of Duty account, and all he was doing was playing zombies, and he was doing it, recording it with his camera on his phone, and he had 3,000 subscribers, and I was amazed. I nearly went into cardiac arrest when I seen it. Like, how does one do it? How? But yeah, I take my hat off to him because yet again, how? And that can lead to frustration when, you know, you go and you buy yourself a decent camera, or you buy yourself a decent microphone, and you start trying to set up, like, you know, you start trying to work on your setup, and it can be a little bit frustrating when you see stuff like that, but you gotta ignore it and try to worry about your own shit. But that's what I think is another problem that young, or just new YouTubers in general go through. It can be a bit frustrating at times. Taking a step back now, going back to sort of the whole copy and paste bullshit, what you read on there, there's a lot of people that say, like, there seems to be two types of people on YouTube that are given advice. You got this group over here that says you should script your content and it'll in turn make you better. All the better to you. If you can do it without sounding like a fucking robot, then go for it. But then you've got this group over here that says, oh, don't do it because you're going to be a robot. It's, you know, you've got to, it's trial and error, you've got to test it. If you sound like a robot, then don't. But if it helps, if you feel it helps you, then go right ahead. Maybe don't script the whole thing, just make bullet points or something like that. Just something so you know where you're up. Because I know I don't script all my shit. I just go for it and I end up with the stutters and shit here because I'm still learning. When I started, I couldn't even talk. Sitting in front of a camera talking, that wouldn't even be a thing. That wouldn't happen. But now I've moved on. Like, I've got over that. I'm still not the most confident speaker in the world, but I think I'm slowly getting it all together. I think it's come along. Like, as I said, I would never have been able to do it to begin with. Another problem I have, like, when I started YouTube, I was the sort of person that I'd just keep to myself. Just make your content. Don't worry about what other people are doing. All that sort of shit. But as time goes on, you start to realise how toxic the fuckers on here really are. And it's not just here, it's everywhere. Like, gaming communities these days are fucked. And I'd never be the sort of person, I never believed in launching attacks on people on YouTube. Like, see fuckloads of these exposed videos and all that. And why do people make them? Simply because it's a good way to get fucking noticed. Now does that mean you should just make up a whole heap of bullshit, lies, and do it? No, you shouldn't. But if you have actual evidence and proof, that doesn't mean twist something so it looks that way either. But if you have actual evidence and proof of something, then go ahead. If you can do it well, then why not? But people that just launch attacks on people for no reason and make up fake shit, that's fucked. Another problem that I've come across is you get a notification that someone's commented on one of your videos. If you're a very small YouTuber, this applies most. And then you go check it out and it'll say something along the lines of, great video, you should come subscribe to me, or we should collab soon. But you talk to them and they have no idea what the fuck you're on about, which proves that it was a spam message to begin with. That can be disheartening, you know, you put in a lot of effort and then the very first comment after, say, a week of your video being up is something like that, and you start to see the bullshit as time goes by, put it that way. But anyway, it's been Risk Instinct. Hope the video came out alright. See you in the next one. Later.